Hey guys, let me know what you think by liking and commenting, and it really helps me and this channel out when you subscribe, so please click that button. Thanks a bunch. You know what, I started to doubt myself after the last video, so I wanted to figure out somewhere to find proof that the EP-5 could actually run with both pantographs down. And what I didn't realize was that the answer is in the movie I showed right at the beginning of the video. Yep, it's running on a third rail here, and if you look, the control tower that it goes under is way too short for it to run under pantograph. In fact, there's no catenary even visible. We don't see the catenary until it's pulling into the station. So, yep, Rapido kind of blew this one, and now I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to get around this. Okay, let's load up the decoder into Lock Programmer and see what we can see. What we want to take a look at is the function mapping, so let's do that. Everything looks normal. Oh, what's this? Looks like it was supposed to be the cab light, but F6 is notably missing from the list. So let's scroll down here and see what we can see. aux5, what is this? This is off of F11 if you're running in reverse? You got me on this one. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but something was supposed to happen here. All right, digging down. So this is your front pantograph, and this is your rear pantograph. And so you can do whatever you want with them, so as long as F8 isn't on. Okay, digging down. That looks like it's for the number board, and here's why the sounds don't quite work right when the locomotive has its sounds. It should actually block you out depending on which direction it's going. So we'll fix that so that the sounds are correct, but what we need to do is we need to also add in logic so that theoretically you can put the pantographs down even if it is running. So let's go ahead and do these first. And I'll just quickly write them to the decoder. Okay, there we go. We'll write them away. This doesn't show up in the manual. F20 and going for quite a few. There are silly sounds. I guess I'll have to run through these and see what happens. So there are some undocumented functions, but they just look silly and they just look like sounds. Okay, let's give this a try. That fixed the phantom pantograph issue, so now it doesn't make any noise while it's in drive because it always stays up, so it shouldn't make a contact noise and it shouldn't make a closing noise. But let's see now if I can get it to close when I want it to, even though F8 is on. All right, to make a really long story short, I've dug down into this quite a bit more, and it turns out that the pantograph features are directly tied into the logic that runs the sound. Locksound has an incredibly strong, incredibly robust programming system where you can time things if sounds are running, and after a certain amount of time, certain actions will happen. It's a really excellent system. But what Rapido has chosen to do here is to use the sound logic to completely run the whichever pantograph is supposed to be running depending on which direction this thing's going. So there's no way for me to override this through the function mapping. This is not how you're supposed to do things, and unfortunately, you cannot load the sound logic from the chip. It does it for copyright reasons and a bunch of other reasons, but this was the wrong way to go about doing this. To make matters worse, the 21-pin lock sound DCC-5 controller only has 2 servo motor ports. So I can't even rewire this because I just don't have anywhere else to go with these contacts. So maybe after seeing the error of their ways in this video, Rapido will graciously give me a new sound file that I can load that'll take care of this problem, or I'm going to have to figure out a way around this, which I know how to do in one particular way, but I don't want to resort to that. And again, this isn't only just about making it prototypical like you see here in the movie, but there are reasons why you would want to have both pantographs down, even if the sound was running, without having to shut the sound down, let the pantographs drop, flipping the switch and putting it back on the track. Yeah, there are a lot of reasons. Rapido should have taken this into account. And on a separate note, if you remember, that ladder came off. It just fell off. And I saw another guy's unboxing, and his was already off. Basically, if you own this model, the ladders are coming off. If you look, they're barely held on by glue with these tiny little notches. These ladders are coming off, so don't be surprised. Yeah, this was sort of another area I wish they would have done a little bit better on. Well, that's all the new information I have about this model for now. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I promised you a running session, and I'm going to give you that. And afterwards, I'm going to play all of these silly sounds for you. So if you're interested in it, stay tuned, and I'll put a chapter locator in there for you if you would rather just go directly to that. All right, that'll be it for today. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in like always. And if you have a moment, please like and subscribe. They both really help me, and they help my analytics, which helps my channel in turn. And as always, I just really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate your comments if you have any. Like usual, I hope you take care. And if you're a model railroader, I hope you have fun doing that. If you're just somebody interested, hey, welcome. And I hope I see you next time. And until that next time, please take care, stay safe, and I'll talk at you later. See ya.
time is right for taking the train instead of that flight. Going more places, really getting around. So nice taking off and never leaving the ground. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard Amtrak. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard Amtrak. So much comfort, so much to see. Travel the way travel should be. Superliners can see what we've done. They can get there. Part of the fun. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard Amtrak. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard Amtrak. Same old flights, same old planes. We'll have you.
When you take a trip, take the train, ride the New Haven Railroad.
The smart way to go to New York is on the New Haven. Smart because it saves you money without sacrificing your comfort. Recline in a soft, upholstered New Haven parlor car chair as you read or relax your way to the center of the city without concern for weather or traffic. Stretch your legs and enjoy fine food and service in the New Haven dining car. It's the smart way, the sure way to travel. Next time, go New Haven. You can depend on it.
When you take a trip, take the train, ride the New Haven Railroad.
Who are you? The name's Coily. Coily the Spring Sprite, they call me.
Coily? Ew.
I heard your wish, and, well, you're going to get it. No more springs for you from now on.
When you take a trip, take the train. When you take a trip, take the train.
You've had your vacations, haven't you?
Not all of it.
Haven't you?
We get 5 more weeks. No,
Well, for those other 9 weeks of your vacation, the way that you want to travel is by New Haven train. Your friendly New Haven. And besides vacationers, you'll see a lot of businessmen traveling on New Haven trains these days. Most of them will tell you that in addition to travel comfort and all-weather dependability, they prefer the train because they can accomplish more en route. Yes, New Haven caters to the traveling businessman. In cool, air-conditioned surroundings, you'll find that you can either relax or work on business problems en route with New Haven personnel standing by to supply your needs. And with New Haven's faster schedules, you now reach your destination far more quickly with more time for business arrangements. Next time you go to New York, take the famous Yankee Clipper leaving at 1 p.m. daily or the Deluxe Merchants Limited leaving at 5 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. Both trains reach Grand Central Station from Back Bay in just 3 hours, 55 minutes. That's your New Haven Railroad service. You'll know it by the sound. No, I think we got a little confused there. You won't know the New Haven by that sound. New Haven, of course, we should have a train whistle. I don't think we have one. You don't have one out there, do you? We are now checking to find if we have a train whistle. We do. 2 to 1, this will be a boat whistle. Distant events are popular this season at Wonderland. You'll find 3 races over the long 675-yard Revere course on tonight's big 10-race program. The 8th and 9th events are also